Damn, y'all want some? Here. This ain't share size. I know y'all see these curls on top of my head. Miss Aussie got me in check. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Jayden Winter. Y'all better have y'all own popcorn. Y'all better have y'all popcorn out, because when I tell you this story time is crazy as fuck, and it is probably gonna be cringiest thing I ever tell on this channel. Child, trust me. Alright, so if you guys are new here, please make sure you subscribe to the channel, push that little like button, comment down below something cute, and let's keep it pushing. Alright guys, so today's story time, I'm gonna be telling the time of when this guy came over, a DL guy, yes. He had a fart fetish, like a weird obsession with my ass making noises. I know that sounds weird, and it is. I'm still in disbelief that I'm like telling the story because it doesn't feel real, but it actually, in the moment, it happens. So let's get right on into it. So like every other story time I've done when I have DL guys, I was drunk. I mean, what else? Let's be honest here, like us bottoms out here, when you're drunk, it's so much better. Even just a little sip of alcohol, sex is just way nicer of an experience. Like, it's a lot less stressful and painful, in my opinion, but I know a lot of y'all bottoms out here can relate. Tell it how it is in the comments. I was on Tinder or GRINDR, one of the two. I've done it both ways. I'm pretty sure I was on GRINDR because it was a lot faster. I was on GRINDR looking around, and I stumble upon this very good-looking Hispanic, like put together. I was like, oh shit. And I go in, and he's like really young actually. I'm like, oh my god, because most of the dudes are kind of older. A lot of the guys are in like their late 20s. I'm not saying like old, but older, okay? Let's not take that out of context. So he was really young, and I was like, kind of a snack. So not James Charles though. Not that. So I start typing. I'm like, hey, little eye emojis. So I'm like, hey, come over. And he was like, yes, I will right now. You're so cute. Like, I mean, I wasn't ready for anything though. Like, I was drunk, but I was not prepared to have sex. Like, nothing was done. He sends me his location on Snapchat. Child, I hopped right into my bathroom, sprinted in there, pulled out my equipment, got to work. Luckily, he was a distance away, so it wasn't too bad, you know. I'm in the bathroom putting the douche in my ass. Like, it was a mess, child. Like, I was rushing to the fucking max because he was literally like 20 minutes away. But child, the experience of like cleaning out, it's long as like, it's nothing short. It's the longest thing, and it takes some time. So I'm doing that. I'm like literally rushing. I'm literally getting out all my oils, my lotions, like making sure I smell good, making sure everything's clean. I don't want to be ever clocked. Like, I never want to be clocked ever. Like, can you imagine? Ew. Like, if somebody like shit on your, I would be disgusted. I don't know what I would be, because I'm not a top. He's on the way. He's like 20 minutes away. Luckily, I get done in time, basically fully ready, and he knocks on my door. Unlike a lot of the other guys where I actually have to show them where my apartment is, he knocks right on my door, and I'm like, oh, finally. I could go right to my door, and he comes in. Child, I love a tall man. Y'all know on this channel, I love a tall man. He was a tall Hispanic man, and out of all the dudes, he actually smelled really fucking good. I don't even know how to explain it. It was just like, it was amazing. Anyways, I was so fucking impressed by his smell. I'm like, oh my god, he smells so good. I didn't say that, but I was like thinking that in my mind. So I'm like, oh, this is gonna be a good fuck. I was wrong. There's no chit chat, no get ready with me. We're right to the fucking bedroom. I actually had everything prepared in my room as well. I had my red LED lights on and my TV set to Spotify playlist, okay? We walk into my room, steps 2 feet in, he's like, can you turn off the lights? And I'm like, what? What the hell? So fucking confused. I'm like, ugh. I want to see what I'm fucking. I want to see who's fucking me. So in my mind, I'm like, what's going on with him? Like, is he some sort of like hidden DL? Like, is he thinking, I don't know. I have a feeling like this might be his first time with the guy. You never know with DLs. Like, they're so unpredictable. You don't know what's going on with DLs ever. So I'm just like, I don't know what's going on, but I listen to him because he's already here. I'm like, let's just get it done. Let's just do it, because honestly, I do want to get a good fuck in, and you're really good smelling and really fine. So I turn off the lights because I mean, I know he's fine. I turn off the LEDs, and we get right on into it. I'm like taking off my clothes in the dark. I can't really see where he is at this point because everything is off. And I'm like, I'm sorry, I can't really see anything. He's like, it's okay, it's okay. I'm like, no, it's not okay. It's not okay. I had my clothes off, and I'm like looking around. You know how like when you lose a remote or something in the dark and you're like fucking scared, or like just that experience. Like, I didn't know where my phone is or nothing because I literally wasn't worried about my phone at that point. I was like freaking out because I was a little drunk, you know, tipsy or whatever. All of a sudden, I found my bed, but then I'm like feeling around on my bed. All I feel is a pair of legs around the legs, and all I feel is a dick. I'm like, and the shit was not hard, but it was a long soft dick. I'm sorry guys, like I'm not one of those people who can take big dicks. Like I know a lot of people out there like I love big dick. I'm like not one of those people. I don't really hear people talking about small dick energy, but that's the type of energy I'm attracted to because I've had big dick and it's just not for me. Let me know down below who can relate. So yeah, I'm feeling a dick and I'm like, oh my god, that's really huge. And all of a sudden he like pulls me in. He was like, let's get started. I was like, ooh. See, I started with sucking his dick. Like I literally had it in my hands already, and literally it was so aggressive. It was the worst fucking time. I went from a smile to a fucking, I was stressed. I was happy at first and I went from happy to stressed in like 2.2 seconds. He took my head and he was like going ham, like full on NASCAR fucking speed in my brain. I was just like, I don't know what's going on right now. He's doing it and I'm just tasting fucking saltiness, just sodium, just like the grossest fucking taste in my mouth, like slimy. Like I just could not take it very much longer and I'm just like slowing down. He's like, is it okay? And I'm like, yeah, fine, it's okay. But it wasn't okay. You know how like when you're sick and you can feel yourself like getting ready to like throw up? That was me in my mind, but I didn't say shit to him. And then all of a sudden I like threw up onto the tip of his dick and I fucking swallowed the shit. It was the worst thing ever, like never again. He was like, is it okay? Is it okay? Are you okay? And I was just like, yeah, I'm good. And he was just like, like he starts going again. I don't know why I kept on saying I was okay. I was just like drunk, so I was just like saying whatever at that point. And then I like threw up on his dick again and swallowed it a second time. Like that is the worst thing ever in my entire life. Like after that, because I can't take it anymore, I'm like, I told him I was done. Like I never have a dude, I've never had a guy like in my mouth, like no. He hopped off the bed, stood up, and he like turned me over, so I'm like on my belly, so my ass is in the air and he is behind me and he's like, is it okay if I like do it now? Are you ready? Like I'm like, yeah, I'm ready. He goes in. Y'all should have known because like literally that was my warning sign that he was an aggressive person. He was fucking persistent, like he was consistent with everything. So he starts doing from the behind, doggy style. It's not So he's going and I'm just like, ugh, I'm taking it. Out of nowhere, he's going so fucking fast that like air is coming into my fucking asshole, like in between his dick and my ass. It's just like so much air going in and all of a sudden my ass just starts making these fucking weird ass fart noises and I'm like, oh my god. Sorry y'all, my camera cut off. Anyways, kept on doing that for quite some time. Literally, I was just like, like this is not it, this is not the tea. We keep on switching positions, but that was like kind of the good part. Like the best part about it was just like getting new positions I hadn't done before in, and I was like, kind of good. After a few minutes, he did show me some affection. Like he came in close, we started kissing for quite some time, and that was probably the best part. I think I'm more of a lover, like I feel so much, and I think that's just a part of my zodiac. All of a sudden he like pulls out really quickly. I look behind me and I see his flashlight. I'm like, hold on, let me make sure I'm not being recorded for like Pornhub, gay porn. I don't know what's going on. He said like the condom broke or something. I tried to get up for another one. I'm like, okay, let me find another condom. And he was like, no, why do we need a condom? Like I don't have anything. And I'm like, I want to be protected. The fuck? Who do I look like? I'm not taking raw dick. I'm just not. That's not my thing. So I get up, get another condom, and as I'm getting up to get another one, I see the old one and the other one is like bloody, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, is my asshole bleeding? I didn't feel anything, and I don't know if it's because alcohol numbed me to the pain of that as well, or like what was going on, but I see that it was all bloody, and I'm like, oh fuck. I didn't want to ruin the whole thing. I don't know why I didn't say anything about it. I was just like, okay, let's just get done, because clearly we've been doing this for a while, so it shouldn't be too much longer. Let me just get a new one, let's finish up, let's get done. So I get a new one and he puts it on, we get back to it. It's literally not more than like a minute or 2 minutes before he is done. Like he's good. Like that's probably one of the best parts. It's just like knowing that you did somebody else good. So this grinder hookup was definitely like one of the craziest fucking ones I've ever experienced. Anyways, you guys, that was the fucking story time. I'm so fucking mortified just like telling the story time because it was literally the most insane fucking thing I've ever been through. Like it was so disgusting. Like I literally, just thinking about it, I'm like, hopefully I never have a nightmare of this experience because it's literally disgusting. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you guys enjoyed, please give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and also comment down other video ideas. I know I do story times on this channel a lot, but I also want to like explore and do something outside of the box, do something new. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys on the next video. Bye.